This is how I went from hero to champion 3 in Madden Ultimate Team ranked in less than 1 day. As you see right here, our rankings, my last 10, 11 games, all have been victories versus some really good players as well. If you want to see the leaderboards, I'm not top 100 right now. I don't plan on getting it. I think I'm going to go ahead and settle with that Jordan Fuller, 94 overall safety. He's going to get every team chem. And also, he's going to be, 6'2", I believe. As for my team, here's my team. Here's my ability stack. This is a very important thing in getting, a highest rank you could possibly get. Make sure you're running ability stack that you're comfortable with. This is what I'm using. This is what all the pros are using currently. Gunslinger, obviously 0 AP. Pass lead elite, 0 AP. I'm using roaming Deadeye. I just like having fun and throwing some rollout dots. But if you don't want to use that, I would suggest using gift wrapped for 1 AP right here. And then Master Attack, probably the most important ability on besides Gunslinger on offense right now is this Master Tactician. You get the Conductor plus the Hard Master plus the Playmaker, and it's only 4 AP. I'm going to do a video breakdown on that ability coming up soon. So make sure you have a decent enough team to compete. Some nice AP stacks. There are a couple of hidden abilities I'm going to talk about really quickly. One, obviously, you're going to have the Pass Protector pros. But here, use the Threat Detector. It's the third and fourth down identifier for blitzers. Very important. It's been really good in the years past. That's one thing you should 100% have. Another thing, I would stack up on these 0 APs, as many as you can. My team is very good. Obviously, if you don't have this similar type of team, or you don't have somewhat worse team, you'll be all right. Just make sure you stack up on some of these sub-0 0 AP cheaper cards. Julio is a free card. Go get him. Darren McFadden, these cards are really good, and they have the 0 AP abilities. As for theme teams, you don't need a theme team right now, in my opinion, with these 0 AP, 0 chill cards. And on the defensive side of things, a couple things you're going to want are like the mid-zone KOs on like almost all your DBs. You're going to want to have pick artists. And then another ability I like having is deep out zone KO. This is really good for like the outside of the field. I would have this on the cornerback. If you're putting someone on a safety, if you're putting an ability on a safety, I would do the deep in. So you would have it on the quarters and the deep halves. So that's my ability stack. My team is very good. You don't have to have this type of team to compete and get to like hero or legend status, legend ranked. But this is what I have. These are the abilities that the pros are using. Put this down and run this, and you will 100% automatically, just because of the players that you have, the ability stack that you have, 100% win more games. But with that being said, the playbooks, all that, it doesn't really matter. Run what you're comfortable in and preference. And now I'm going to get into the gameplay itself. So here we go to the actual gameplay itself. I knocked a lot of this out in like a day. I went on a crazy win streak. I believe that's like 11, 12 game win streak. And that's believe it or not, that's really all you're going to need to like get into the hero, to the, champion, all that type of ranks. And, it's not the most important rewards, but, having your name in that top 100, if you do go for top 100, it feels nice. It's momentum. And, if your overall goal is to become a better Madden player, yeah, you're going to want to be playing the best players in ranked. It's 4-minute quarters. And overall, it's just a way to go. You're only going to build up from there. So I highly suggest you playing it. Even if you don't think you're that good, you got to test it out and see how you do. So first things first, have a comfortable defense. I'm in Vikings defense. It has that 146, which is practically dollar. It's not the exact same. Both of them have their differences and the pros and their cons. I like Vikings because I can run like numerous amount of defenses, but have something you're comfortable in. And if you've been watching the videos for a little bit now, I'm comfortable in this dollar diamond look. They have so many variations of blitzes throughout the past couple months. We have edge pressure. We're gonna have this A gap coming in, and then obviously we're gonna have this look right here. So 3 different looks, right? 3 different looks, 3 different blitz types. And with that, I could do a whole lot of coverage adjustments. The one thing I don't like about this defense, the one negative thing, is these safeties are a little too far in the box. So it's going to make it harder to run like a cover 2 type of look, where I'm dragging them out over here. Because, a fade is going to beat it, right? So I keep that in the back of my mind. If I really want to do that, I'm going to have to drag them up right here and, do that. But, like, keep it simple. It's ranked. You're not going to be playing the best players. You can play really good players, but not the best players in the world. Keep it simple. Have a blitz setup, a defense that you like, that you're comfortable in, and then just start rotating shells and you're going to get some stops. So let's get in the actual gameplay itself right now. You're going to see we're going to be speed running a couple games. See what I do pretty much on an average head-to-head rank game. Right here, we're going to just start off. We assume, we know he's running, right? We don't know he's running, but we assume he's running. Why? Because he's in the middle of the field for one. He probably wants to get to a hash. And then for two, he audibles into something. He went from something more spread out, where there's no running back in the backfield, to something, more, tight and congested, where he's probably going to run. So what I do is I went from using right here to using right here, because I know there's going to be probably a run. And if he doesn't run, it's all good. And then, boom, this right here gives it away completely. Someone audibles their tight end over, they're 100% running. And with that, I completely sell out. Look at what I do. I'm done getting ran on, right? I completely sell out. I put Kyle Hamilton over here. I do leave this lane open, which is, technically this isn't the best run D. But, I'm selling out. I want to be early up on the sticks. I completely sell out with Hamilton. And we do miss the tackle, unfortunately. He almost cribs it. Thankfully, he doesn't. But, I probably should just ran commit, right? This is on me, right? I take full accountability. I just wanted to shoot the gap, and I did. I should have got the tackle with Sherman, but I knew it was a run play, right? That's just pre-play analysis right there. Just knowing so many games I played. I don't know how many games I played over the years, but it's been thousands. I know what someone wants to do. Right there, he probably just wanted to get to a hash. It's respectable. I understand that. But from here, I'm going to get really aggressive, and, I'm going to just send my blitz, right? From one, he's in 5 wide, right? He has no one in the backfield. So we could, blitz him from here, could blitz him from here, could blitz him from here, because he does not have someone to block him on this side, or even anyone on the line. So I have free will if I want. And another pre-play analysis, I've been playing 5 wide a little bit this year. A lot of people have been running it. It's going to be zig routes. It's going to be zig route here. It's going to be zig route here. Excuse me on my zig route. It wasn't that good. And then it's going to be probably some, drag routes coming across the field. Wants to attack this side of the field, and then wants to attack the outside with comeback routes, speed outs, that type of stuff. So I already know what's going to be coming from this, type of look. He actually does motion someone in. You're going to see my opponent does take quite a bit of time to call hike, and we get this pressure, A-gap pressure. He does complete an out route, which I'm all right, I'm fine with. He's already on the 40, but it's all good, right? Because I know that pressure came in. I don't think he has a way to block it, and simply all I had to do to stop this out route is move out my slot cornerback just a little bit. And that's what we do. We're playing the hard flats again. We're sending 3. This defense is really overpowered. I've done a breakdown on this already. Go check it out. It's one of my previous videos. And you're going to see, we're just going to come in. We're going to get that pressure. We actually don't get the pressure this time, but we have an amazing switch stick, and we cause it incompletion. So that's another thing. If you want to be really good elite player, you have to have your switch stick, on 100%. The best it could be, right? It doesn't have to be, the best in the world. It's the best that you could have your switch stick. Whether that's changing your controllers, messing with the joysticks, putting your switch stick delay on slight or none. Those are all things that matter. So right here, once more, it's the same defense. I know I'm going to get this pressure coming in, and he's going to shake him up when it does come in, because I'm sending 3. It's a free A-gap with a 97 speed player. We just got to be patient, and it will come. And, he messes with the slide pro, and look what happens. We get left side pressure. We get the sack, and it's already a 4th and 14. So just like that, he goes to no huddle. This works in our favor. He's in 5 wide. I have a blitz that comes in about 70% of the time, sending 3 to 4 players. This works in my favor. If you're not on play action, I'm really liking this matchup for me. He puts him on the line. It's not really going to do much. We're playing all-out coverage. And what we do right here, high-level move, high risk, high reward. We know 5 wide, he has 2 guys on the outside. 1 guy here and 1 guy far right. What do we expect right here? We're going to expect, he's taking his time setting up his hot routes. It's taking a while for him to set a play. We're going to expect double, maybe single speed out, but some speed out, and it's going to be to the side where it's more space. So I'm expecting a speed out right here. We go soft squat. With this, I got to watch out and be wary of the streak up here, and watch out for tight end right here. You're going to see what we end up doing. I think we roll with this coverage, but we know his speed out's coming. This is just tendencies and playing the game. He no-huddled as well. We don't get pressure this play, but what did we know? A speed out came, and we were there for the pick. So that's our first stop already. That's just taking a risk and it paying off. So Right here, he's in the 3-3-5 odd. We're in a new offense. We've been trying it out, you know, and I don't know. I made a quick read right there, not the best read, but you're going to see he's in this 3-3-5 odd. So what we're going to do is we're going to run a lot of play action. Why are we going to run play action? It's going to completely pick up these 5 guys. They block their ass off in play action. And 6 guys if you want to block the tight end or the running back. But they completely negate any type of edge pressure alongside loop side pressure. There are going to be plays they scream, right? Obviously, it's a game. It's not going to work every time. But this play action picks it up. I have time to make reads. The corner route might have been open, but then he switch sticks, makes a mistake. I just read the switch stick. I have identified another must-have ability. I know he's on this guy. So, pay attention to where he's at. And then he switch sticks, makes this mistake, and it's as simple as that. We score a touchdown. So right there, we're already off to a hot start, right? We have that play action. We know we could send out 5, send out 4, whatever we want to do. And we're back to defense. This is where I love being, especially for someone that wants to run 5 wide. I know the whole game plan already. It's going to be a lot of, like I said, zig routes, comeback out routes, and then just baby stuff underneath, right? We mess up our pressure, but we actually scream still right there. Look at this edge side pressure. He's trying to block this A gap, and by blocking that A gap, it's, setting up something else to come in. So he's having trouble with this 3-4 man look right now, and we're just continue running this until he could show us I got to get out of this and run something else. So boom, we're screaming at him right side that time. We actually made some good adjustments. Why I manned up this guy? Because I don't know if you guys remember, he threw this little baby out right there. Not saying this guy's gonna pick it off, but if I shade down, it might get scary. I might get a crazy pick artist animation. And these 2 guys, I don't really care too much. I have this backside third just to guard this, like the seam post route, whatever it is, and it actually ends up being perfect defense, as you see right here. I manned him up, I shaded down, vert hook, hard flat, sending 3 people, by the way, 4 if you count my user engaging, but you get the point. Right here, he gets a trips tight end flex, another meta thing that I've seen so many times. I know how to play this defense. I have shells versus. I man up the tight end, cloud flat. If he wants to throw a flat route right here to this guy, so be my guest on 3rd and 10. Right here, I have a curl flat. He does this guy, but with 3rd and 10, once more, you could take those risks. That's why I get really aggressive on 1st and 2nd down. 3rd down, I give them, what they want to have just so I could prepare for that 4th down battle. So right there, once more, amazing defense again. And another 4th down, actually getting 6-1. I don't like the look. I call timeout. And we're back to this. He's in 5 wide, which, like I said, if someone runs 5 wide, I completely lick my chops. Boom, we're going to get the pressure. Nothing open. Switch stick to the out route, comeback route. Post route completely guarded. He actually did block someone as well this time, and it didn't even matter. This guy blocking did absolutely nothing. And you see right there, we get the stop. And just like that, he quits. It's as simple as that. He had 6 passing yards, and he's going to quit. So once he quit out, I got into, my flow state. I'm like, all right, let's just speed run this. We go on to the next game. Takes a while to get those games. I understand that. But, you want to make sure once you catch rhythm, keep playing until you lose, right? And then take a break. That's another key input component. See right here, my opponent is in man coverage, I want to say. So we're just trying out new plays. Nothing really open. We actually have the seam streak open. Offense is as simple as that, right? Identify what they're in based on, the pre-play alignment. Right here, he has 2 safety high. Corners are lined up over atop each other. This is probably going to be a man. He might be in a man blitz. So if he's in a man blitz, that means this guy's going to be here or this guy's going to be in here. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. I put Julio on a zig route. Zig routes are one of the most overpowered broken routes in the game. Good versus zone, good versus man. So that's what I do right here. Got tight end corner route. Just simple, basic concepts, right? You don't want to keep it too crazy, too complicated. He sends us 6. And he does get pressure, but the zig route, right? There's no one to help him out. And we scored that fast 2-play drive. And here we go. We're back on defense. This is where you're going to win a lot of your games, by playing defense and chewing clock. Playing the clock right, especially in the 4-minute quarters. I believe it's 40-second Excel. So if you get in a shootout, don't be afraid to chew clock and win a game that way in ranked. Right here, we're going to get pressure. Everything is covered. Manned up the tight end, had the cloud flat, guarded the drag. Post was completely caged. And right here, he actually dials up a hot one. I respect this play right here. I switched it, and I was just a little too late. He ends up breaking the tackle, and he scores. And see, that happens, right? I'm here to show you all, all examples of each game. Not just games where I get a couple stops and boom, that's it. So right here, we're going to hit this corner out. I'm just, with the master tag, I'm just quick hiking, running some normal Y off. Right here, just a couple seam streaks, identifying what he gives us, and boom, he gives us the seam streak again. So we're playing at a high pace. There was really no thought behind that. It was just a play I wanted to try. I've seen people run it, and it worked out in our favor. So right here, he actually gets in spread. So I mess it up a little. I mix it up a little bit. I run cover 2. I actually mess up. I flip my defense, and you can see what I really want is this Sean Taylor loop to come in this way instead of this way. And I just want to run cover 2 right here. You're going to see that the sidelines are going to be completely open. He's going to have this go route down the field, but because my safety is right here, right? He can't get back there in time. He's really going to be kind of just in this area right here. Maybe if I move him back a little bit, he might be able to get over here, but not in cover 2. Not versus how fast these players are. So you see, he messes up his read, right? We get on Sherman. He's going to have this, but he doesn't know this is a cloud flag. He can't tell because of how far back they are. You're going to have to be able to read these zones. He even has this guy right here. So he messes up. He passes it right at my user. Sherman with the pick artist gets the pick. So even when I messed up, right, like I was able to put myself in a position to get a pick 6 pretty much. Just want to be comfortable on defense, have your adjustments set up, bend, don't break. That's my best advice I could give you guys. If you were really trying to hit like hero, champion rank, goes to show like I'm speed running these games. See right here, we're sending the pressure again. We get the D-line pick. Right here, we're going to get that left side. Boom. He rolls out to the right. Cal Van Noy with the pick artist goes crazy. And just like that, he's in a hole, 28 to 7, just like that. Pretty crazy how this game just went, complete 180 on this guy. You see right here, we have a good switch stick. We actually overcompensate, and he dots us up. So I'm mixing it up. I'm trying different shells. Spread, I'm running a little bit of cover 2. See how I'm like living with what he gives me. Right here, I can do hard flat on the right. I have a bad user. He actually dots me up, and it's all good, right? It's all good. We get the impressive performance. Right here, this is another key component. You're going to have to play really good run D with all the mid zones. Really good red zone D. With all the mid zones, the fast linebackers, 3-4 odd, 6-1 are very, very overpowered in the red zone. You're going to get a lot of stops just by blitzing. You see right here, we get tool edge pressure. My man's was not ready for that. One guy here, and he backed up. His pocket was not good. We had the hard flat right there as well. And just like that, it's a 3rd and goal from the 2. It's really hard to run. Gun deuce close. What do I expect is coming? If you played Madden a lot, you've known the gun deuce close is going to be like a RPO read right here, and then post, and then something like this, something like that. Or it's going to be like a zig route play. So, I just have my hooks on 5. I'm sending the blitz. I'm ending up a couple people. And right there, we read it, but we're just late. I knew the play that was coming. I was just late. Bad user by me. I just got to run out there and sprint. So he goes to show he scores again. He's fighting. He's back in a 3-3-5 odd. Expecting some type of pressure. He sends a loop right here. Corner out. Nice read right there. I'm kind of freestyling right now. And my opponent just keeps giving up seams. My best advice, just throw some seams. You're going to score some points. If you don't really want to work up the field and play amazing defense, and you're going to find yourself completely blurring people out. Right there, 100% completion percentage. And right there, we're champion right now. We're just continuing. We're going to speed run it just because we keep winning. Keep speed running it until we lose type of thing. Right here, my opponent is in, I don't even know what this is, some type of bunch set. He's going to motion. I know this formation really well. And there's just nothing open, right? Like, I adjusted. I had put him in a vert hook, him in a hard flat. This guy's going to be in a post. It's going to be hard to thread the needle with my user in these mid zones and quarters. And, yeah, we just know the plays that are coming. He gets sacked right here. He doesn't throw the ball away. 2nd and 23. He's audibling around, which, like I said, I'm completely fine if you audible around, especially in this cover 4 look. We're getting insane pressure. I think he ran quick slants right there. So Yeah, I wasn't playing the best of players. Right here, once more, he's in the empty, right? He doesn't care about picking up this blitz. He doesn't really have anything. He's getting hummed at. Fourth down, uh, switch stick on, just read the streak. As simple as that. I'm not playing the best players in the world, but put this cover 4 with the mid zones out there, mix in a little blitzing, have a couple dots on offense, and chew clock, and you're 100% going to get to that hero rank, champion rank, whatever you want, whatever you want. It all depends on how much time you put in. See right here, we got the mid zones going crazy. Once more, he's in empty, right? He doesn't want to even pick this up. Right here, he does actually motion over audible to something else, and he's going to pick it up, right? But we have coverage around it, right? Verticals with a corner out isn't going to work on me. It shouldn't work on you guys as well. If you do your game planning, you gotta really know what plays are coming. Right here, I crossman the tight end, and right here we actually get a little lucky. He is going to get the 4th down in inches, and just like that, he quits. So we are completely speed running. Usually you get that first stop in a 4-minute quarter game, you should win that game. Right here, another opponent. And we're on offense first this time. So we're just hitting our reads. Easy read right there. We actually get mid-zone KO'd. I am in the middle of the field, so bad by me. I should get to a hash, but we right there, we throw a dot, right? It's all good. We throw a dot. Right here, he's in cover 3 type of look because, right here, 1, 2, 3. And it's simple as that. I think he hard flatted right there. Excuse me. Deep half right there. So that corner out was wide open right here. We're just dotting him up the field. And, we get to the 1 or, get to the inside the 5 and we're going to run the ball. So immediately score. And he actually hits us with a run right here. Nice little run right here. And he gets all the way to the 7-yard line. He runs it again. We get the hit stick. We cause a fumble. Look where I'm at. I knew he was probably going to run again. Guys were tired. I get on the safety, right? If you ever need to stop the run, you cannot stop it to save your life. Just get on a safety, shoot a gap, kind of freestyle a little bit. He does recover it. Right here, he actually passes. Mid-zone KO is not having that. And right here, we get in a 6-1 red zone D. So another key component of why, I do so well in the head-to-head is, I just get red zone stops. It's as simple as this. We're going to ghost walk his tight end, user press, switch stick onto the slant. He actually did have it late, but we get the pressure by then. And I think right here he goes for it, right? And we actually mid-zone him again. So we get the stop just like that. He ends up quitting out. If you want a part 2 to this video, smash that like button. Go check out Madden Academy now. If you really are serious about taking your game to the next level, Manu has some courses. I'll be on there soon, helping you guys out, booking coaching sessions, all that good stuff to really visualize a game and get better, not just for this Madden, but for many Maddens to come. So go check out Madden Academy now. We got free courses there. It's really going to help you visualize the game and get a better understanding and concept of Madden football and take your game to the next level. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you want a part 2, smash that like button and comment, and I got you guys. I'll see you soon.